was times where I would, leave my kids at home by themselves. Sorry. Yeah. There was times where I'd leave my babies home by themselves. It's time I get up and start standing for my children and standing for myself. Kia ora, my name's Franceska. I'm here Walters. My upbringing wasn't the best upbringing. Saw a lot of domestic violence, saw a lot of alcohol, drugs. I got sent up north for holiday, and I would have been about 8 or 9, and ended up getting molested.
Oh, the pain that you feel inside, know that I will stand here right by your side.
Right up to that point, I was a free spirit, and just when that happened to me, something just clicked inside me, and I just went all rebellious, hated my parents, hated my family, I hated everybody. Really became very bitter, I realised, right up to my adulthood. At 18, I became a mum. Me and my children's father fell out of love. We become very toxic towards each other. I became very violent towards him, and I just hated him. If I wasn't happy with the food, or I would just stab him. I'll never hurt my babies, no way, no way. There was no way. Like, my kids were very good kids, but they would have been traumatised through all the stuff that we put them through. Me and my kid's dad ended up splitting up. 2 months after that, that's when my son passed away.
Oh, the pain that you feel inside.
It was the day after his birthday, and he was with his dad, and because he had a heart condition, he got immune to the medication, and he had a heart attack. Lungs filled with water. Yeah.
How old was he, Emma?
3 years old. That was pretty hard on all of us, but I only could see it through my eyes. I forgot about my children and the way what they were going through after losing their brother. I went deeper in my depression. I became a real alcoholic. I neglected my kids. I left my kids with my mum. They were always at my mum and dad's. I really love my mum. Sticking it out with all of us. She's always been there, always there to help. We moved over to Australia. It was amazing over there. We did really well. I stayed there for a few years, and then I ended up breaking my foot. And I had to send my children home. And they ended up in Oranga Tamariki care. And I lost it even more. I was working up the Kumara farm. Right in that Kumara farm was when I started turning my life around for the good. Felt like I was free again. I went back to that point where, I'm gonna do this. I need better, my kids deserve better. Like, my mind was just focused on that shift. And being in that Kumara farm, in that dirt, is when I realised that it's time. It's time I get up and start standing for my children and standing for myself. I stopped all that other rubbish stuff I was doing, and I was going to church. The first healthy relationship I ever had was with Jesus. He was the one, that relationship there taught me how to not only love myself more, but believe in myself. And I continue to get myself stronger and better. Regardless of what happened at that time, I already had it in my head that I'm gonna have all my kids back. So I just stayed, and I just went harder, just worked harder on myself, and ended up here in this house. And that's when everything started turning for the good.
I met a young man, flooded in pain, with the shirt soaked in tears, walking out in the rain. And he looked me in my eyes, and I realised all the lies that he feels inside. I seen fear.
I've met a lot of kaimahi, that looked after Jace, and they always said the same things. But I realised these guys, Lachlan, Tahuri and Ray, they didn't say the same thing. They didn't come here, selling me dreams and hopes and stuff like that. They came in and told me the truth and always said, we got your back. We love your boy. They were just totally opposite to everybody else that was bringing my son home. There was a big difference. So when I started to get to know them, I realised these guys are real, and they never lied. They never beat around the bush with us. They always told us how it is and what was happening and what they're gonna do. It was never what they might be able to do. It was like, we can do this, this and this. And that's exactly what happened. They were very consistent in everything they were telling me, my family and my son Jason, to the point where they built a real healthy relationship with Jace. Jason used to like fighting, so Tahiri trained him, Muay Thai and stuff, and Jason really loved it. That got him going, eh? Lachlan talked about planning, about how we can buy houses, how we can invest. He opened Jason's mind to bigger things in that way as well. Just his eyes changed. His countenance was the new Jay. We could actually see my boy coming back. If it wasn't for Lachlan and Tahiri and Ray, straight up, I wouldn't be able to have that connection with my baby. I shifted my mindset and I changed my whole life. For the good, I've got all my children back. Able to trust me again. They believe in mum just as much as I believe in them. They believe every word mum says. Sorry, they would kill me. Sorry, I didn't think they were just going to get me.
Why are you?
Because they're my children. I'm the best mum for them because they belong to me. It's my responsibility. It's mine as a mother. I'm the only one that can love them as a mum. I'm the only one that will fight for my children the way a mother should. They're my babies. Those are my children. They belong to me. That's why I'm the best mum for them, because they belong to me. I'm their mum. And they deserve the best mum. They deserve the best. And they're going to get the best too.
Walk